Yeah, first of all, as always in these situations, I thank our Lord and His Blessed Mother for this opportunity to be a part of things like this. It's obviously a tough pill to swallow, but we're blessed. We're blessed to be at a place like the University of Denver and to have kids like we have, and to have people that care like they did out there today. And congratulations, Coach Nataline and the Towson University. They played a great game. Just very rare that we lose 2 in a row here at Peter Barton Stadium, but felt like we just couldn't get over that hump. They played great defense. Tyler White played a great game and a goal, and it was just couldn't do it.
Questions for Coach James? Coach, can you talk about the turnovers today?
I'm sorry?
The turnovers, your team had 14 turnovers in the game.
Yeah, you got to give credit to Towson for that. Some of those were guys trying too hard. Others were, we don't see teams that kind of play this style. They kind of let you do what you want to do, except get inside, and then some checks, and credit to them. They just our guys, I think a couple of times, especially early in the game, felt like they had their guy beat, got inside, and all of a sudden they got a stick check on them and ball goes down. Couple of really bad ones, a couple of real uncharacteristic ones from a couple of our better players. And, you got to remember these guys are 20, 21 years old. It's high pressure. The expectations have grown here, and we want that. We want to have high expectations and high pressures, but you got to give Towson credit for making us not handle that well today.
Have you ever been involved in a game like that where you dominate the face-off so much?
Yeah, it was Trevor was just fantastic, as he always is, and they just played really good defense. I thought their short stick number 16 was as good as I've ever seen, and we just couldn't seem to get it going. Couldn't beat anybody early. Had our only 3 goals in the first half were man-up goals, and just didn't seem to get going, and then. 2 of their goals, one goes off Alex's chest, another one kind of just like last week. You lose by a goal, and there were a couple that pretty uncharacteristic goals. But, we had the ball. We had our chances. I thought we showed a lot of heart and a lot of grit. 40 seconds left, down 3, and almost pulling that thing out. It's a game of plays and a game of runs, and we just didn't make enough of either.
You were starting to figure things out, scored 2 goals there, and then all of a sudden it was halftime and all that momentum was gone.
Yeah, I thought the penalty to start the second half really kind of deflated us. Guys were ready to go at halftime. We get the face off and get a good look. Tyler made a great save, but they come down. We get a call, go man down. They score man up, and all of a sudden all that energy gets kind of deflated. But again, we got it back to 7-7, and you always have to be careful when you come back from deep that the psychology is always that when you get even, okay, we're here. Now it's going to go our way, and it doesn't work like that. Usually when you make that long run back and you tie it up, usually there's some sort of letdown, and that's what happened today.
Coach, how do you prepare for a goalie like Tyler White?
You don't. He's a monster. He's a big kid. He's a great goalie. I thought our players today, we don't like telling our players where to shoot the ball because, if they listened to me, we wouldn't score any goals. So, I think we took some shots today that we normally take. Tyler Pace had a couple of really nice alley dodges where he got his hands free, and you got to give White credit. He took away that inside pipe where Tyler Pace usually scores. He made some great saves, made a great one on Connor toward the end there, that low one. And, he's a big kid. He made the saves he had to make.
Although you're disappointed, a coach that you led into this sport, is now in the winning.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to speak up. My hearing aid battery went out during the game.
Although you're disappointed, a coach that you mentored is now in the winning locker room. So there's that one probably proud side that you have for him and how, what he's done with Towson.
You mean Coach Nataline?
Yes.
Yeah, Sean's a wonderful guy. I hired him in a bar in Baltimore when he had just graduated from Hopkins, and I told him he's not going anywhere but into coaching. He's one of my best friends is Tony Seaman, who was the coach before Sean, and the circumstances that Tony left under weren't great, but they made a heck of a move to hire Sean there and get him, and he's changed the culture there. He's gotten kids to buy in. I see it as a very similar to what we had to do here in 2009, and he's done a great job. The kids believe in him. They play hard for him. They work hard for him. They get their guys in spots to do what they do well. They're not real fancy, but the Sider kid scores the winner sitting 12 yards out, with nobody on him, and that's what he does. So Sean's a good man, and his wife Mary's a great lady, and that relationship was born in Princeton, and he spent 3 years with me, and I take no credit for Sean Nataline. I just feel blessed that he was a part of my life for a few years, and despite the fact that he beat us today, I'm really proud of him and hope he goes a long way.
It's been over for 20 minutes. You didn't want to be looking back now, but you won't repeat as national champions. How will this go down? How will this season go down in your mind?
It's always been an interesting season. There's a lot to be proud of. There always is. We started with 17 kids in this senior class. Honestly, we had to get rid of a bunch of them because they weren't buying in and weren't doing what we wanted them to do. And then, Jack Bobsey and Colin Wolford and Bryce Perrietti transfer into that class, and Pat Carroll and those guys have helped stay the course with Denver lacrosse. And it wasn't as talented as last year's class, but they're great kids, and I think sometimes a lot of people want to coast the bottom. It's okay to be 500. It's okay. I always talk about fear of success, because when you have success, if you fear it, it means you don't want to work as hard as you did the year before. And these guys bought into that. And not the most talented group we've had, but certainly gave us everything they had. I don't know what their 4-year record was, but not many better than this, and they won a national championship. And when you go through 4 years of college with your group, the class of 2016, throughout the whole college world, there's only 4 groups that are going to say that they won a national championship. So, we don't want to look back on that right now. We certainly, you've heard me say it before, we don't want to be a one-hit wonder. That's not what we're here for. We're here to sustain and excel in the classroom, in the community, and on the field. And we didn't excel at the end here, but we were 12-1 on the year, won the Big East regular season championship, and I'm really proud of these young men.
The class was 60 and 13 for your notes.
What was it?
60 and 13. Any other questions? All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.